What's going on, gamer? So we got a lot of drama going on every day in this PlayStation games going to Xbox or PlayStation multi-platform, right? So you guys know about the individual Black Bond who I've done a react to a while ago. Apparently he's acting like Jaytech, threatening to tell me to take down my video because I've done something wrong, and I've lied on him by calling him a PlayStation fanboy, but he's acting just like Jaytech and acting just like one. Saying PlayStation 6 is irrelevant because Sony's sharing some of their games when they're still going to have exclusives and money hats, and nothing much has really changed from a Sony end, but just for other platforms to get some live service games and whatever else they want to check. But it gets interesting. So the video is here, right, that I made 11 days ago. Let's go down to this comment here, by the way, so we can address this, and then we're going to get to all the other stuff. This is a long one. He says, yeah, I'm about to hit this moronic video with a copyright claim. Never copyright claimed, you idiot. First, I'm a PC gamer primarily. Second, I haven't turned on or played my PlayStation 5 since completing Final Fantasy Rebirth. But you came on and made that video to talk about how irrelevant PS6 is and that you're not going to get one because they're sharing their games. Lastly, I didn't even buy the console as it was given to me in a kid smooth bed. What does that have to do with anything? Like I said, you're acting like a PlayStation fanboy. I swear y'all clowns love to lie, fraud, and not stupid. What do I need to lie about you for? What am I going to get out of life for it? And who are you anyways? I don't even know why you even have the name Bond, because he's not a femboy that gets offended by something on the internet. Yeah, bro, grow up. Anyways, like I said, I abuse no system, and this is how you handle it. This is entertainment, bro. Sony is fine, and will still have timed exclusives and tons of money hats. I am not a fake gamer changing up because other people get to play live service games. Grow up, and whatever else they choose later on. He left Xbox too because of that. Just saying, bro. I can tell that it's all about a certain mindset for you. They're not Nintendo. I expected you to be more mature and masculine about the situation. If I was off, then my bad. That's what I said. If I was off, my bad. You know what I mean? About calling you a PlayStation fanboy, whatever. But dude, like I said, you're acting like one. If you're a PC gamer, whatever. But me, I'm gonna say I'm a gamer because I didn't start off on PC. I started with Nintendo, and I will always remain that no matter what because that's what I grew up on, and that's who I played the most growing up on. I play a lot of PlayStation 2, growing up on that. I played a lot of Sega. Played a lot of PC gaming, played a lot of Xbox, was there since day one, and I will continue to play on all of them because I like those platforms, not because certain games are no longer there. Is Xbox kind of irrelevant if you have a PC? Well, yeah, because I can do whatever I want on my PC. I did get rid of my Series X for that reason. But PlayStation is still going to have a lot of money hats and a lot of timed exclusives. It's the same thing they're doing with PC, and everybody was fine for that until they heard about Xbox. So I think you guys are acting like I said, children just because of that. So getting to here, like I said, apparently he's acting like Jaytech here, right? But I want you guys to think about this. Josh Edit shared it too. This guy right here, I'm gonna get to his punk ass in a second. But going down here, this is what this guy says right here. This is evidence also for false claiming. The claim system, listen here, Black Bond, is for copyright infringement, not lying. And I wasn't lying. Why would I lie? What do I have a reason to lie for? You just saw that video, but I can tell you really don't know me. Bro, I'm big on not lying. Like I said, if I made a mistake, I said my bad. I told you that, which we're going to get to here. So let's get back to the video so we can realize that you can't do that because I didn't do anything wrong, and YouTube knows this as I'm putting this video up. I said I abuse no system, and this is how you handle it. Right? And that's why I said if I was off, then my bad. He says, how about you do some research before making a video? I expect a full retraction within a week. Clout chasers, I swear. Chasing what? I don't kiss ass, I don't chase. If I'm doing something, because I'm being genuine. Now you're learning about me. Because you got upset because I called you a PlayStation fanboy, but your behavior, if you know about Jaytech's recent behavior, I don't understand why you didn't just fire back and make a video getting me there instead of trying to threaten me to take down my video. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's not that serious. No, but anyways, we're gonna keep continuing here. Pony, sit down. I said, why would I lie on purpose? You're accusing me of lying on purpose for clicks and a grifter. Why would I care to swindle anyone, dude? Literally. I don't beg people for subs, none of that. I've been gaming since 1993. What's odd, and I beat over 2,200 video games, and we're about to get to this because he's going to say something that's off, is you acting immature over IPs going to another console. You don't even know what they are selecting. Your assumptions of me are wrong big time. Saying PlayStation 6 is pointless invites in the forum, dude. I am not here to beat you down or anything. It's odd you are acting like Jaytech now. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. Why would you lie? You tell me, because that's what you did. Been gaming since 88, Goofy. You're not on my level. Okay. I would like for you to post your PlayStation stuff on Twitter, all right? Since you go in here, We got it ready. Here goes my PlayStation account. I want to see yours, by the way. See that right there? 56 platinums. This is my most recent platinum, 2.3% at the top of the pyramid, by the way. 2.3%. You see that right there? February 17th, 2025. 2.3% people got the Sonic Platinum. God of War Ragnarok. Got to that this year. Platinum. You show me your trophy level. I want to see what type of gamer you are. Death Stranding Director's Cut. Could have got that platinum, but I didn't. But I beat it. And I proved that to people when I said I was going to beat Death Stranding. And I'm looking forward to playing Death Stranding 2. I don't just talk, I do it. Complete episode 14. There it is right there. Beating the game. I did that this year. Beginning of the year. The first Descendant got the platinum, but I did that on PC and shared it. I'm not going to act like I did that on PlayStation. I did that on PC, so it was a free platinum. We ain't fake over here. Stellar Blade Platinum. I was one of the first people to get that. What does that say right there? What does that say? May 3rd, 2024. Remember when it came out? Late April. Oh yeah, I beat it multiple times. Because you're not going to get the platinum and not beat it multiple times. Right here, what does that say? Completed New Game Plus. Not only did I get the platinum, but I beat the game again on New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty. We do this over here. Strangers of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Platinum. So I'm going to show you my platinum. Helldivers 2, as I told people, I've been playing Helldivers. Been playing it. Right as it came out. See? I got it. Days Gone, another PlayStation exclusive. Platinum. 4.3%, 1%. Right? That's the name of the platinum. See how these games beat? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that you talking about? Oh, I beat this game. I'm there day one too on PlayStation. Honkai Starware Platinum, 2.1%. Oh yeah, gotcha games. I did it. I was about that. I did everything. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, an undercover game that's amazing. I was in the top 1% when this happened. Platinum. See how much PlayStation I was playing last year when I told you, because there was a lot of games coming out. I was on it every day. Ghost of Tsushima, Platinum. Who you talking to, bro? Living legend. I want you to show me your platinum since you over here. Final Fantasy 16, Platinum. 4.4%. I was 0.1% when it happened. 7/2/2023. You got to beat that game multiple times. You got to beat it on the hardest difficulty, too. Please let me know if you do that. Ratchet & Clank, Platinum. Last of Us 2, Platinum. 4.1%. Oh, yeah, you did. Come on, man. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Platinum. 5.5%. Spider-Man, PlayStation again, Platinum. All DLCs, Platinum. I just didn't do New Game Plus. Resident Evil 4, tell me where you at. 3.8% still now. Yeah, Capcom had to add a paying method. I was legit before that. Look at that. April 11, 2023. You know what you got to do to get a platinum on this game? The type of stuff that's required is a nightmare. Takes skill. But you say I'm not on your level. You don't even know who you're talking to. Horizon, Platinum. Borderlands, Platinum. We're going back to PS4. Anthem, even got the platinum on that. How many people did that? See, I do stuff people don't do. 0.6%. When I got it, it was under 0.1%. I did it, though. 0.6%. Like I said, I get to the top on anything I do. Who's this dude talking to? God of War. Another PlayStation exclusive. Platinum, 4.5%. You guys, you don't know what's going on right now. Monster Hunter World, 1.1%. When I did it, it was 0.1%. I was in the top 100 players in the world with the Japanese players. AGN, don't just say something. He got the stats right here. And this is 1.1% right now compared to 2018. Go all the way back. You mean to tell me 1.1% had it at that time? Oh, no, bro. Those crowns are a nightmare. We were getting the highest speed runs in the world on PlayStation. Platinum. Certified. Yeah. Horizon, the other Horizon, Platinum. The DLC, the Platinum. I missed one stupid thing, and I'm like, man, you know what? I'm not doing this. You know why? Because I just don't feel like searching for it. And that was completing all Tall Knock, Bandit Cats, and Hunting Grounds. But I could have got the 100% on that. But once again, Platinum, 5.4%. So, you know what's so funny? Like, I almost got the Platinum on it. People say I talk when I talk about PlayStation, but like I said, you can criticize something and still support it. I'm a fucking gamer. I don't sit here grifting, lying. We game over here. Look at all these games. Destiny 2, I was about it. Platinum. Where we at? 2.7%. When I did that, it was 0.1%, 0.2%. One of the first people in the world to get a hard mode clear. Look at this. Nightfall Strike on master difficulties. Grandmaster difficulty, Nightfall Strike. I did it. We see this here. See? I'm just saying, man. And then I stopped after that. Uncharted, Lost Legacy, Platinum, 1.8%. You think this is easy? Try playing and beating this game on crushing mode. I would like to see you try. Let me know. That's why 1.8% still have that. Final Fantasy Realm Reborn. Oh yeah, I'm an MMO player. Played World of Warcraft all day. We did that. Thousands of hours. 1.7% still have this. I was one of the top healers on the server when the game launched. Oh yeah, we do that too. You gotta know who you talking to, man. I played Final Fantasy 11, probably the hardest MMO of all time. Probably the only thing that got close to Final Fantasy 11 back in the days was probably EverQuest, and everybody knows what I'm talking about if you were in the EverQuest world. Not an easy game. Easy platinums. I'm not gonna talk about that. Neo, what's up, bro? What's up? 2.8%. When I did it, 0.3, 0.2% platinum. We bought it. Everybody knows how hard it was to beat all those things on Neo. Dragon of the North, I did that. I didn't play the other two DLCs, but we were about that. We did everything. We're going to keep going, guys, because this is a video about people thinking that AGN is not gaming, calling me a liar and a grifter. Nier Automata, I've been had Nier. Fallout 4 and Platinum. 1.8%. What's up? 1.8%. You think that's easy? I did all that. Build the whole world, all that. Oh, yeah, yeah. But, you know, Darksiders, you know, we're Zelda players over here, 3.9% Platinum. So you seeing this like 3%, 2%. Killing Floor 2. You think this Platinum was easy? 1.7%. Left 4 Dead player. Beat it on the hardest difficulties. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Oh, yeah. You gotta have skill to do that. The Division, Platinum. 24-hour shift when it came out. Tearing up the war zone. Dudes were not ready. But you see, my stats are here. Like, this is how you know you can't lie to people. This is why I love these stats. Watch Dogs 2 Platinum. Loved it. Playing with CJ, whatever his name was. I enjoy Watch Dogs 2. I liked it more than 3. Platinum, 2%. How many people did that? Final Fantasy 15, Platinum. Attack on Titan almost had that Platinum. So, yeah, let's keep going, right? Ratchet and Clank PlayStation game, Platinum. Why do I have all PlayStation games? I'm in the top percent on all of them. Resident Evil 6, who got this Platinum? 1.3%. And the 1% lie in, bro. Naruto, Platinum. Dying Light, 0.8%. You wanna know why? Because those collectibles are a nightmare. But we're about this hardcore. I did an 18-hour stream when I had 2,000 people on my Twitch stream. I used to stream on Twitch, but I stopped years ago. Had it going. Borderlands 2, as I told you guys, I love Borderlands Platinum. 1% of the players got this. I did all the hardest challenges, everything. Mopped the whole game because I did it on 360 before. Tales from Borderlands, like I said, I'm a Borderlands lover. Life is Strange, Bloodborne. What's up? What's up? Bloodborne, Platinum. That's right. All difficulties, all weapons, maxed out everything. Wiped the whole floor, new game, plus, everything. Platinum. Beat the final boss in the DLC, everything. Orphan of Chaos. This guy was the biggest nightmare you're probably ever going to run into. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy. He's annoying. Sword Art Online, that's my favorite one right here. But Platinum, 3.7%. I did all the hardest missions, everything. I'm just showing you. Uncharted 2, what's up? Uncharted 2, 2.2%. Tell me what's up on this crushing difficulty. Again, not only did I do it in the other Uncharted, but I did it in this Uncharted, and I did it on Last of Us. I'm beating everything max difficulty. This guy says you don't call out AGN. Uncharted 1, even harder than that one. 1.4%. Oh, I know, trust me. Crushing, 2.5%. Platinum. I'm ripping them apart, y'all. You call out AGN, bro? This is a long video until dawn. Oh, yeah, that's right. Try getting all those endings, Platinum, without messing up. AGN did it. Bastion, Platinum. Amazing indie game. So you get it? Final Fantasy Type 0 HD? Not too many people have that. That's a niche game, but I love this game. Infamous First Light, as I told people, I played the Infamous games. 5.5%, Platinum. So Far Cry 4, Platinum. Diablo 3 was one of the top players on PlayStation playing, 2.8% Platinum. Did everything, max difficulty, all that. Had insane builds. And Resogun, one of the first PlayStation games. So what do you have to say, Bond? I thought you were a better gamer than me. No, you're not, bro. You made a mistake, okay? And you might want to admit that. Just saying, man. So... we're not done, though. We're bringing all this here, right? And you guys have seen my Nintendo games. I've shown that. Hey, Bond. 124,000 gamer score. Yeah, 124,000 gamer score. I've beaten all the games that came out this year. How many games have you beaten, by the way? I'm just curious. Bro, I told you I love my platforms too. I almost had every achievement on Spiral, but I've 100% of all the levels. I'm just missing a couple of collectibles to get it back Indiana Jones. I've beaten all these games. I still play Xbox and support Game Pass, even though they went out. But you still meet. See, I still have everything. I'm not changing up. You're changing up. Elden Ring, played that there because I was playing with a friend. Did everything. Beat the DLC. Phenomenal. That DLC was not easy, but you can go back and take a look at some of my 360 days. I max out games damn near. And I've tried a lot of stuff on Game Pass, but we can go all the way back, right? I've shared stuff with people. Borderlands 3, as I told you, you see? I did almost everything. But yeah, 120-some thousand gamer score. Show me your gamer score, bro. Now let's get back to business here. This guy says, does it hurt? You said the PlayStation 6 is pointless to me. Why? Because you're not going to stop me from getting it, and I'm still going to get my experiences. And I like Nintendo the most, but I still play on everything. Xbox has been pointless to me since Xbox One. See? Because they did that game. This guy will change if there's no exclusives. You're making it quite clear. You're not a PC gamer. You're a butthurt Xbox fanboy. They got butthurt also by Sony by being a pony. And then you are on PC because you're hurt by what they did. If you're a PC gamer, you've always been one. And that's what you primarily identify. I don't identify as a PC gamer. I identify first and foremost as a person who loves video games and wants to play games. And you put up a video saying PS6 is irrelevant and invited it in, and now you're not acting like Bond. You're acting like Jaytech. So it's just weird, man. And then like you tag me on Twitter, and then this loser comes in and says, "Hey, look, it's King Shitty begging Alex's pet crackhead for attention." This is what I told his punk ass. Behind those words are rainbows with tears dripping off of them. Beg, I am sharing like Sony's doing. I'm tagging. Why would I beg? Well, dude, I've never sent them a direct message saying, "Can you help me?" at all. I've never said that. I just share because they like that type of drama. You know what I mean? But you might want to ask. You know what I mean? Because I'm a prideful person, so yeah, I'm not a beggar. I'll do it by myself before I help anybody else and beg them. That's how I am. And if people come and help me out of their own being, that's just support they wanted to do, but not me consistently going out of my way asking them to help me. I've never said that, but I will share things. Sharing is not begging. It's different. But of course, you want to see it that way because, like I said, you mean it's you ponies who beg Sony to not go multi-platform after they told you they were? Where is the Xbox hates Japan persona? I have a kind of a feeling if right? And like I told them, I'm sharing like Sony's doing. What's wrong with that? Sharing is caring. But you're getting mad, like sitting in the parking lot like Japan hates Xbox who's fat. Swearing. Yeah, little children. Come on. It's all funny to me. But he sent him on the thread. Now, let me tell you how I knew he saw that because he posted this an hour ago. This was posted on the 7th. But he tags me, right? People really expecting you to allow them to lie on you without repercussions. Like I said, dude, this copyright has nothing to do with that, and I wasn't lying on you. And then down here is where I get tagged. He says that's exactly what the clown wants, right? He brings in his little people, his little show. No, bro, nobody's backing you up. You've been gone for too long. Exactly. Dude is out here trying to lie about me being a PlayStation fanboy when everybody knows I do 99% of my gaming on PC. Yeah, I don't like how it's supposed to be acceptable for people to make up lies for content. How am I making up lies? What I find funny is he's trying to defend the fact that he was offended by Xbox changing their strategy for Xbox One, so he went to PlayStation fully and left him behind, and now Sony's doing it, and he's a PC gamer. No, dude. People like you are the problem. You're not really a PC gamer because if you were, you would not be so offended like that. And you wouldn't say PS6 is irrelevant like that and say, I will never buy another PlayStation. It's not adding up. No, you were just offended, man. You got an ego and it's okay. And like I said, I was not coming in to beat down anything, but since you keep on like, I guess reinstating this, I have to make this video. And then you try to say that I'm not on your level in gaming. Bro, I was #1 in Gears of War 2. I was in the top 100 in Gears. I was top servers in MMOs I've played. Billionaires in the Fantasy Star MMOs I've played. I've reached the top percentage in a lot of games, and I've proven that with my trophies. I don't make this up. I've beaten tons of Nintendo games. I've been gaming since, like I said, 1993, but not just since 1993, but hardcore. I never left it. I'm a true gamer. On every console that I could possibly get my hands on, I just wanted to game. And I still have that same type of love for gaming. And I see some people just can't handle because other people are getting games. So back in the days, bro, you would go to other people's house and experience games on other platforms, and they let you borrow theirs, vice versa. What's wrong with other people experiencing games? But because you guys took that identity so serious in the PlayStation and Xbox world, you can't handle it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Sit down, and I ain't threatened by that nonsense. Not working, son. You can't see me. Later.